The speed and pace of AI tools and adoption that's happening in market is absolutely astounding. Good morning, everybody. Today, Ruby and I are talking about how this AI thing has become such an interesting transformation of how things are done. So I did a video in March. This is May. I did a video in March, or April, I guess, that said, in the month of March, there was 1,000 new tools released for AI. Well, that pace continues. So same thing happened in April. I'm sure the same thing will happen in May. And as I said then, 98% of those tools will do nothing. 2% will change our lives. So ChatGPT has received a major update. So it's now real time with the internet. It's no longer 2021. Bard has been released by Google. The language learning models that Facebook, Meta, and Google are using continue to evolve at scale. It is an arms race for who's going to win. And right now, Meta is the lead. So the Llama platform is now the language learning model for a lot of platforms and tools. So this is transformative stuff. So understanding this is really valuable because it's not necessarily about individual tools necessarily right now. ChatGPT's got the press, but ChatGPT is learning very quickly. And so these language learning models that Google and Meta have created that have now been adopted used to take a lot of time and a lot of money to build. Call it a year and $100 million. And with the advancements and releases that are happening right now, you can build your own language learning model on a phone. And the number I heard was in an evening for like $100. So this is why these tools are coming out so quickly and with such velocity and force into the market. Again, most of them will be not worthwhile. That said, we have to understand this, right? We have to understand the capabilities and capacities of what's happening in the market right now. And so for everybody kind of looking at AI as an opportunity, it's just knowing kind of what is out there, what tools are available, what's happening. Let's not take anything as gospel. Anybody that's using ChatGPT needs to really, really understand how that platform works in terms of the prompts you're using, the questions you're asking, the tool, the way that tool returns information, the digital watermarking of that content so that you're not copy and pasting that onto your website because Google is going to flag that because it knows it's AI. So this is just it's a very minor use case here, but this is the stuff that everybody should be paying attention to. So again, marketers, content is becoming commoditized. Good content isn't, but content at scale is becoming commoditized. And so how does that impact what everybody does from a marketing perspective? If I can get ChatGPT to give me my blog post in 4 seconds, well, guess what? I've just done a quarter of the work. So you have to get more structure in here. Editing, taking that digital watermarking away from it by doing the good work of understanding what is this blog post about? What content should we be putting out there? Anyway, the bigger lesson here is what are the AI tools doing? So the pace of change on this is going to be astounding. Watched a quick video on LinkedIn from, I think her name is Rachel Toback, who is the CEO of a cybersecurity company, and it's 60 minutes video. So unbelievable how fast this stuff happens. So in 5 minutes, she was able to replicate the host of the interview, the interviewer's voice, take that information, put together a spoofed phone number that had her name on it. Next thing you know, she's calling her assistant or her PA or whatever, and got out of that human her passport number. Completely spoofed, completely AI driven, not any human assigned to that, and unbelievable, just unbelievable how these things are happening. And then so I just made a post on LinkedIn about how that's going to scale quickly. So you think the robocalls you're getting from foreign countries trying to scam you out of your social security or social insurance numbers are bad. Wait till you get AI and you think it's your grandmother or you think it's your kid and they're in trouble. This is bananas. So just for anybody watching this, like if you're not paying attention, you are missing a pretty big boat here. So for anybody in marketing, anybody in sales, this will have deep and lasting impacts to how buyers buy. That's my contention. How things are done, how content is built. But you have to understand what that means. So again, we have an arms race going on between Google and Meta right now in terms of language learning models, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Like all these tools that are being released, all these things, all these positive things that are happening, and all the potential negative things that are happening. So keep an eye on this. That's the message for today. Ruby says, AI may be a blessing and may be a curse, but you got to know what's going on. You got to know the difference. All right. Have a great one. Walking and talking with Ruby.